Hello, hello, and hello. Welcome if this is your first time here. Welcome back if this is a return trip for you. My name is April. This is Frugal Planner Channel. Frugal Planner Channel. I had to remember where it was. I have two channels. I have this channel, the Frugal Planner Channel, and I have Plan with April. And I've been kind of going back this morning, getting ahead on some of my filming. So that's why I was confused. That's exactly why I was confused. So it is Wednesday. It is midweek meal plan here at the Frugal Planner Channel. And I wanted to show you, these are inserts that I got on Amazon. I will link them down below if you are interested. Please remember, you can always make these yourself on a notebook piece of paper. I'm almost thinking of putting together an optional planner that's like the one that I have put together with all of my inserts, but doing it as a spiral notebook or a composition notebook. I haven't quite decided yet. Maybe we'll see. I can hear Stark outside. He wants in. Anywho's it, what's it? To show you that all of these things that you can buy, you can actually make by hand. And it's not difficult. It does take more time because you will have to do the layout, but as far as being frugal or spending, if you are new to planning and you don't know if this layout is going to work for you, drawing it out first and using it for a couple of weeks may be a better option. And then deciding, yeah, it does work for me. I, want to continue using these, but I don't want to continue to draw them. I think I will purchase them. I am going to pop in here. These are mild liners. Mild liners. And I'm just going to draw a colorful line through the top, add a little pizzazz. Mild liners have two sides. They have a bullet point and a chisel tip. Boop. I did not know this when I got my original order of mild liners years ago until I removed the cap and the other one came off with it. I was like, oh, I was using the chisel tip just like this, and you put it on the back like that, and I was doing my thing, and then I went to remove it, and of course it didn't do it that time for you, but it removed that, and I'm like, oh my gosh, they're double-sided. So in case you have mild liners laying about, they are double-ended. Double-ended, which is nice because it's a Frugal 2-in-1 marker. Do you have to go this extra step? Absolutely not. I was just feeling a bit extra this morning. He's going to drive me crazy with the front door. I should have propped it open, but I didn't because it's still kind of cold this morning. It's a bit chilly. Boop. This ruler is a tad bit long. It's a bit long. It's getting caught up on my punch paper. I would recommend a shorter one. All right, last highlight. So let's get in here. Let's put the meat and potatoes down. Literally. I am going to be using the Pilot G210. It is my favorite. You guys all know I love a juicy ink. Juicy ink. Scooch everything over. Maybe I'll use the Uniball one too. We'll see. It's just the Uniball one as well. That was confusing. It sounded like it was a 12. A Uniball 1, 2. No, there's no such thing. I don't think so. Just the Uniball 1 as well. So Monday, now I need to preface this also. I don't normally make the meals on the day I put them on my meal planner, my menu. Reason being, I may come home from work on Monday and decide I don't want that. I want what's on Wednesday instead, so I will flip them. It's fine. Really all this is 5 meals for the week And then Saturday and Sunday, we're pretty much on our own. I will have a leftover day as well. So 4 meals for the week. Wednesday is usually my leftover day, or Thursday, just depends. And then the weekend, we do meal prep and meal planning for the following week. And then, yeah, it all works out really well. Sometimes we go out on the weekends too. So Monday, just putting it down here, I am going to do, I grabbed this stupid pen again. So I'm just going to remove this from my arsenal because it drives me nuts. Let me just tell you what I did to myself, and I hate myself every time I use this pen. I need to put it someplace. So this is a Pilot G210. It's in a black, it looks like a black pen, but it's not, because your girl here, it ran out of ink and I refilled it with the navy blue instead of the black. And every time I pick up this pen, I get mad at myself because I don't want black ink. I don't want blue ink. I want black ink. So let me dig around here behind me and find another G210 that is actually black ink. Oh, that dang pen. Every stinking time. Every time I grab it, I'm like, nah. So I'm not going to grab it anymore. Spaghetti and meatballs. Now, because I'm thinking about it, flip. This is going to be grocery list. I don't know that I love the idea of a grocery list. So, what am I going to do? Because I want to put the ingredient list. What if I did that? Let's change this. Ingredient list. So I need pasta, sauce, burger, and sausage, garlic, bay leaf, basil, garlic. All right, so that takes care of one meal for spaghetti and meatballs. And then I want to do shrimp tacos. Which is super easy. All I need, shrimp, taco shells, which I will ask Wes to kindly make for us. And I think I'm going to do, I'll bake the shrimp in butter, and then I'll do a lime sauce to go on top of it. So that'll be really good. Really, really good. And then Wednesday, let's do leftovers. For another meal, let's do shish kebabs. And I don't know how to spell these properly, so I just sound them out. So for shish kebabs, I'm going to need onion, bell pepper. Let's do chicken. Every time I think of that, I think chicken, bananas, chicken, banana. So onion, bell pepper, chicken, and pineapple. That'll be perfect. I love shish kebabs in the summertime because you can just barbecue them and they're amazing. And then let's do smash burgers on the flat top. So I'm going to put 2 burgers, and then I'm going to do burger buns. And let's do potatoes, and I'll make fries. I love a good rosemary French fry. Perfect. And then Saturday is going to be meal prep. Sunday is going to be out for dinner. Perfect. So that takes care of the week's worth of meals. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4 dinners. Now, I usually make enough to have leftovers for lunch the next day. Spaghetti and meatballs, it is really hard to make just 9 servings. So I say that with a little bit of sarcasm, but not. I grew up in a very Italian family. My grandparents, my grandpa would make spaghetti and meatballs, or spaghetti and chicken, or manicotti or lasagna, or we always had something, and it was always enough for, 30 people. And so that's how I learned how to cook Italian, and that's the only way I know how to cook Italian. So not only will I be taking this for breakfast, lunch, and dinner, I will probably have leftovers for Wednesday as well. And if I don't make this until Thursday or Friday, I will have weekend leftovers. So we will have plenty to eat this week. Let me know down below in the comments if you are going to try any of these. And then on the back here, hold on, don't leave yet. Here's what I was going to do. I was going to mark off here what I already have. So I have pasta, I have sauce, I have garlic, bay leaves, basil, garlic twice, oops. I have shrimp, I have taco shells, I have the ingredients to make the taco shells. And then I have potatoes. So this is already stuff that I have on hand for the week. The stuff that isn't checkmarked, I'm going to have to get at the grocery store. So 2 pounds of burger, 1 pound of sausage, some avocados, a lime or a couple limes, onion, bell pepper, chicken, pineapple. Oh, you know what? I do have chicken in the freezer. Just kidding. Bell pepper, pineapple, and burger buns. My salivary glands are just really working overtime right now as I'm reading through the ingredient list. I like having the ingredient list more than I like having the grocery list, because then I know what I need to get. And that's really not a lot for this week for the grocery store, which is nice. Let me know down below what you think of the list idea and what you think of the meals and having leftovers, and then having really only 4 meals a week that are structured. I love you. I hope you have an amazing day. Stark is driving me crazy. I'm going to go let him in, and I will see you down in the comments. Bye.